Hello there, this is Icy Tooney here with another TF2 gameplay video. In this video I'm going to be playing as the soldier on Badlands, and I'm going to be using the Mangler 5000, and that is this little nice weapon that you see right now. It was released just a little bit ago. It is relatively new, and it looks pretty cool. I actually like the look of it. The feel of it is a little bit different than the rocket launcher. It kind of shoots lasers instead of rockets. The upsides to it, it has 5 shots per clip, so you don't really have to, I guess, reload quite as often than if you're using the regular rocket launcher. It also has this cool, nice secondary fire option, which I just did right there, which takes all of your ammo, or all of your, I guess, 5 shots, and combines them into one big mini crit shot, and it also lights the enemy on fire. So I'll use it situationally, but I don't think I use it too often in this video. So it does a little bit less damage, and just overall I think it does about 10% less damage, and it only does 20% damage to sentries, so you are really weak against enemy engineers. And I guess that's kind of the no, excuse me, the biggest thing to kind of get used to with this weapon is whenever I play soldier, I'm always used to, I can just take down sentries from long distance, no problem. But with this I really have to be careful, because I literally do 0 damage to sentry guns. Like, I might shoot at the sentry gun 4 times, and if an engineer whacks it once with his wrench, it's pretty much back to full health. So right now what's happening, I'm using the gunboats as my secondary weapon, so I do not have a shotgun. And so you'll be seeing me jump around a lot, and if you're wondering why I'm able to do that so often, it's because I do have the gunboats. So right now, we were able to cap mid, but the enemy did go back and recapture it, and now they are busy trying to capture the spire here. And as a soldier, especially with the gunboats, I'm going to be doing a pretty good job here trying to defend it, because I'm able to jump up there whenever the enemy jumps up there, and I should always have the advantage on them, because they're probably going to be at lower health. And I can usually surprise them and get the first shot on them, and I don't think any of them are really able to get very many consistent air shots, so I'm going to be defending this area for quite a bit. And one thing you will find with this game is the enemy is really trying to get their objectives. They're trying to capture points more than they are trying to just go around and deathmatch people. And that's where you're going to be seeing a lot of scouts trying to just run through, capture the points. I'm going to be jumping up there a lot, and it actually kind of works out for them, which you guys will see later on. So a nice little bit of lag, or a nice little freeze there. And I'm being pushed onto the middle point. I see a sentry gun there, and it's like, oh no. There's no chance I'm going to be taking down that sentry gun, so the only thing I can really do is try to get the engineer if I'm able to get a clear shot at him. So I'm going to jump around here, and you can see kind of how scared I am. I think I am actually charging for, this is the nice little right click motion there, but I'm only going to be firing a mini crit to the middle of the map, and I'm really scared because, once again, can't really do much against sentry guns, and that's actually a really major downside to this. Like, the damage decrease, or the 10% damage debuff is, or I think it is called a debuff, nerf, whatever, is kind of crappy, but that sentry gun thing is really hurts with this weapon. So if you're playing something like, let's say, Dust Bowl offense or something like that, where you know the defensive team is going to have a lot of sentry guns up, don't use this weapon. It's probably not going to be the most useful. But if you are playing Badlands, kind of like a push map where you just want to jump around, and it works well with the gunboats, because if you do use that one rocket jump, you still have 4 more to go, and before you have to reload. And that's kind of one of the crappy things if you are playing a gunboat soldier with the regular rocket launcher, is a lot of the times you'll jump at someone, but you only have 3 shots to unload before you have to reload. So I guess that is a little bit of synergy there with the gunboats. So right now, doing what I was doing before, is really, there's no way for me to push out here unless I have like a demo man or something on my team who will be able to take down that sentry gun. But all the while there, the scouts are trying to capture the point. I see someone else is on the point, so it's like, oh goodness, time to jump around, go up there, get some easy kills. These aren't kills that are really too difficult. Of course, they are more focused on capturing the point, and we have people on the battlements to kind of distract them while I jump up there. And now they're actually also going behind us, so they're putting a lot of pressure on us, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. I'm just going to chill up on the spire, wait for the scouts to come up here, and I think this is like the 6th time they've tried to do this. And finally he's able to knock me down. That was actually a good play by that scout. I think he might have used the fan there, and there was a really good use by the fan. And like, even though I'm probably like 16-0 right now, the enemy is winning by a lot, and that's kind of one thing I want to point out. Just because, like, someone like me, I'm having a good kill-death ratio here, but it's kind of hard for me to help my team out other than defending. There's no really way for me to push up and, like I said, kill any sentry guns, so that scout with the force of nature was doing just as much use to his team than I've been in the last like 5 minutes now. So once again, we were able to cap, and what am I going to do? I'm going to jump up there and to try to defend. And this is actually kind of fun, though. I like playing games like these where I just jump around and kill things. Once again, not being too objectively useful, but still having some fun. So you can kind of see how the cow mangler works. I'm not really using my secondary fire too often. A nice, I'll call it a scar shot there. And I guess you guys don't know what that is. I don't even know what it is really, but yeah, kind of just chilling on the spire. I do have a medic on me, so that's pretty nice. One of the reasons I do use gunboats in a lot of random games is because I know medics aren't going to be healing me that often, and I love to rocket jump around. There's something you do see when I play soldier is I love to rocket jump, and even if it is useless rocket jumps, I'll do them. And sometimes in pubs it's hard to do that unless you are running the gunboats. So this soldier wants to battle me really, really badly, and I don't know why he took me on like that. But it's time for the great escape with the equalizer. I think I do get away here. And that's why I love using the equalizer. I know the soldier does have a couple extra melee weapons, but using the equalizer is just so good for getting away. And once again, there's two people on the point, and the pyro air blasts me away. So they capped the point twice. Once when they had a force of nature scout blast me away, and then when they had pyro air blast me away. So that is no good. And right now I know that it's not really looking good for us unless I have someone joins who's able to play Delman or kind of clear the middle point by a lot. Nothing really we can do, and there we go. We actually lose this game, so still a fun game. Hopefully you guys saw some good gameplay there, but we lose. I would have been top fragging, you know, but that's what happens. I might have part 2 of this video. I think I have another round using this weapon, but for now, hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.